a game. So it's Gray, Jones, Williams, Henson, and Liston for your Blue Devils. A three-person officiating crew today. Joe Vasilik, Barb Smith, and Geraldine Smith. And the Smiths are not related. Barb Smith we had on Sunday in Milwaukee. And she's just as happy to be here rather than there as we are.
Well, it's a treat to officiate in these tournaments, and certainly they're recognized for doing a very good job, and they've got a job to do today. They can't take a vacation during the whistles.
Here we go. We're not on vacation either as of right now. Elizabeth Williams pokes it over to Chelsea Gray. Blue Devils win the tip. Back to Williams, and Elizabeth lays it in.
Well, they want to look to the post on every possession, and they did it right there.
Blue Devils in the home white uniforms, trimmed in blue. Xavier in their road dark blue, trimmed in white. The number is in white on the back of the jersey. They drive it in, and Henson blocked the shot, but the Musketeer, Waniger, picked it up and laid it in. So it's two apiece. Blue Devils shooting left to right as you look in. Liston on the right wing gives it to Gray. She dribbles near the baseline, beyond the arc. Xavier in the zone, inside to Henson. Through the double team, she passes out to Jones, who drives it, floats it off the glass, in and out, no good from the left side. Williams, the offensive putback, and she banked it in.
Nice. They want O boards. That's an aggressive move by Williams. Nice job, and you're going to see 2-3 zone pretty much all day from Xavier.
Xavier's Shatira Hawks, all 5-3 of her, tries to drive middle on Alexis Jones. That won't work, so she passes to Glover on the right wing. Now to Crittenden at the head of the key. Back to Hawks. She drives in, and Henson swats it out to the free throw line. Gray will pick it up on the run, but the Musketeers get back. Gray goes with the lob. Elizabeth catches, powers it up, and in off the glass. It is Elizabeth Williams 6, Xavier 2 in the early going.
I'll tell you, I like the way she's running the floor, and of course Gray is going to look for her first.
Hawks gives it over to the corner to Schaefer, to Crittenden, back to Schaefer on the wing, driving on Williams. And they get it out to Glover for three on the right baseline. It's no good. And Gray will get the rebound, fire out quickly to Liston. Xavier gets back, no break opportunity. Liston inside right block Henson. Turnaround 8-footer, no good, off the side of the rim. And Xavier will take it the other way slowly as Hawks will walk the dribble up the floor.
Yeah, it's a good looking shot by Amber. Just got to get some confidence. Those are going to drop.
Hawks to Crittenden at the head of the key. Now to Glover. The high post over to Hawks. She fakes the three, won't shoot it. She's going to pass it off to Waniger, who crashes into Gray. And let's see, offensive foul?
Yep.
Well, there's another charge taken for Chelsea Gray.
Yeah, there's been some bumping that the officials have not called between the two, and escalated to that point.
Aaliyah Zant and Madison Blackwell are the new Musketeers. I'm going to replace Schaefer and Waniger. On the other side, Williams knocks it down again from the right baseline.
Little jump hook. Had some contact on the body. No call, but bucket good.
8-2. Blue Devils on top of Xavier. We've played 2.5 minutes. Elizabeth Williams making a strong bid to bring the Conch Trophy home, or whatever they give the MVP of this tournament. And there's a hand check foul.
Yeah, and again, you're dealing with a lightning quick guard for Xavier, and she's going to get an opportunity at the foul line if that keeps up.
Alexis Jones got whistled for the hand check. I guess Conch is more of a Bahamian thing, isn't it?
It is.
No telling what they'll present the MVP with here. The three ball is no good. Off the right wing for Zant.
Stuffed iguana.
Gray will drive it all the way in and dish it to Liston. Left-hand baseline jumper is good.
Yeah, Xavier guilty of ball watching, and Liston just snuck in on the baseline.
And Brian Neal wants a timeout. He has to do something to try to slow down the Blue Devils here. We've only played 3 minutes, and it's already 10-2. We will stay here, as this will be a quick timeout. And Chelsea Gray to Elizabeth Williams is working quite well.
Well, I mean, when you look to Elizabeth, and she's very active in the last couple of games, certainly very young season, but she has been really calling for the ball, and it takes a lot against some of these bigger post players in Division I. A lot of energy is going to be expended, and E has done a nice job of getting in a good position, especially on the low block. But I think her main weapon is she runs the floor so well. And when you have guards like Jones and Gray being, I think, one of the best, if not the best in the country, you're going to be rewarded when you run the floor.
Xavier having to deal with Blue Devil pressure right now. They get it up the front court. There's Crittenden off the bounce, and she drained the three. We saw her make 6 or 7 in a row during warm-ups from beyond the arc, and it's carrying over.
Yeah, she hasn't had much success this year.
3 ball for Liston, and that's good from the right baseline. And Tricia Liston has had a lot of success with the 3 ball.
I tell you, and this year it just seems like she's able to knock down that 3 after the opponent has hit a 3 in Duke's face.
13-5, Blue Devils. We played 3.5 minutes from St. Thomas. Hawks is open, head of the key 3, and that's good. So back-to-back 3-pointers for Xavier has cut the lead to 5 for Duke. It's 13-8. Gray dribbles left wing across the court from us, right in front of the Xavier bench. She hooks it to Liston, middle of the floor. Hawks jumps out on her and gets caught in a screen, and Amber Henson was a little bit too rough on the screen. The foul will go against her.
Yeah, wasn't quite set, kind of put the shoulder in there.
That'll bring us to our first media timeout. 15:57 to play, half number 1 from St. Thomas. It's Duke 13, Xavier 8.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Xavier comes out of the huddle quickly, trying to get it up the floor before the Blue Devils are ready. That didn't work, so now they're under duress. Hawks dribbles middle of the floor with 15 to shoot. She drives all the way in, dishes to the corner, now to the wing for 3. It is in and out for Waninger. And the rebound comes down to Amber Henson, who fires to Gray, ahead to Liston on the left wing. Now corner left, 3 ball, baseline, Jones, swish.
Well, obviously in that media timeout, Duke's huddle was talking about being more aggressive, not walking the ball up.
Hawks, middle of the floor, 5-3, trying to get past Jones, and she does to lay it in. Shatira Hawks shifted gears right there.
Got speed, and that'll allow a smaller player to free up some space.
5-3 from Baltimore, no look lob, complete. Williams in traffic, off the glass, right block, good. Elizabeth Williams did a nice job waiting for traffic to clear down there.
She's firing on all cylinders today, Steve.
She has 10 of Duke's 18 points in the early going. 10 matches Xavier's team total. Blackwell fakes the 3. She gives it to Waninger. Back to Blackwell, left baseline. It is good from downtown. Madison Blackwell, one of the 6 freshmen on this Musketeer roster, makes it 18-13. Liston stops, almost walked, gives it to Jones, now to Henson. She fakes the 3, drives past, pull-up free throw line jumper is short. Waninger grabs the rebound for Xavier. Fans behind their bench on the other side get a little bit excited about it.
Yep, 9 of their 13 from beyond the arc, 3 of 6 from three-point range.
Hawks drives right behind the screen. Henson jumps out. So they go to Waniger in the corner on the right wing. Now Hawks will shoot an off-balance three that's no good. Gray grabs the rebound and wants to push it quickly. Middle of the floor, blows past two defenders, dishes Williams. It was behind her. Liston keeps it alive. Henson saves it. Passes to Jones, now to Gray on the block left. Bank shot, good.
So strong. Gray on that baseline, absorbed contact and able to bank it in.
Nice job by Alexis Jones to realize that Gray was open down there on the baseline also. 20-13, Duke by 7. Xavier on offense, right to left. Blackwell fires up the right wing three and drains it.
All right, well, there's going to be a timeout soon if they can't get out and guard perimeter. Now, Xavier's doing a nice job screening for their shooters.
5th game of the year for Xavier. Blackwell was 0 for 1 beyond the arc. Now she's 2 out of 3. Gray gives it to Liston, right baseline. Behind the Henson screen, Amber rolls to the basket, catches the pass, and crashes into the defender. And that will be charging on Amber Henson, her 2nd foul. Odera Cheatham and Chloe Wells were already going to come in. And Henson, let's see, Henson and Jones will sit down.
Well, Cheatham, if you recall, Duke fans, really nice game up in Milwaukee against Marquette. Ran the floor well. Really kind of a coming out party.
Zant on the left wing. Gives it to Crittenden, middle of the floor, and she traveled. And you will also recall that that was Amber Henson's first start, and she struggled. She looked much better coming out of the starting blocks this afternoon.
Absolutely hitting the glass, confident with the shot. Hadn't dropped yet for her, but it will.
Wells dribbles into the front court. Blue Devils on offense, left to right. Chloe down low, right block. Williams up with the left-hand hook, a little bit short. And the rebound off the deck to the Musketeers, and here they go, 2-on-1 with Wells in the middle, and Chloe tried to slide over, but committed the blocking foul to put Aaliyah Zant at the free throw line, and that was better than giving her a layup.
I totally agree, and there was a little bit of awkward moment there at the end. Looked like she was going to at least get a jump shot up, but the contact sends her to the line.
Aaliyah Zant, a 5'7" sophomore from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. The free throw is good. Xavier University, located in Cincinnati, in extreme southern Ohio, just across the river from Kentucky, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, 72% from the line as a team when they get there.
And she missed. Williams caught the rebound, outlets it to Liston, draws the double team on the left block. She gives it to Williams, inside to Cheatham. Her shot is no good. Liston has the rebound, blocked from behind. Ball is loose. Holy cow, a scrum right in front of the Xavier bench. And look at Coach Neal out there on the floor encouraging his players. He's really excited about how his team got on the floor, and he came off the bench and offered applause, and he's yelling at Barb Smith now too.
Well, I tell you, they lose at home to Longwood. Could not hit from beyond the arc in that game, and they've come out here against the number 2 team in the country.
He is really upset with Barb Smith, perhaps over a no call in the scrum. Oh, a big block for Williams on a baseline 3 ball. Crittenden gets her own rebound and gives it out to Glover, who traveled on the right wing. So there's 75 games in a row for Elizabeth Williams with a block shot.
I mean, we can't. That's, again, Elizabeth just playing at a very high level. But, you know, you look at Xavier, I mean, their coaching staff, they've got to be concerned. Duke is a much bigger and can play physical ball, and his team is going to get wrestled out a lot of those situations, and he's just working the officials.
Just a 3-point Duke lead. Liston, turnaround jumper, right wing is no good. Baseline is no good. Rebound for Chelsea Gray. She wants to take her person to the basket. Down low, Liston posts up, banks it in, no good. Rebound for Gray, offensive, no for the shot, but yes on a foul.
Liston, once again, great position on the weak side and certainly has an advantage over her defender.
Timeout from the Virgin Islands. First foul on Aaliyah Zant. Free throws for Chelsea Gray when you return. It's Duke 20, Xavier 17.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist. where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott Dream Vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belago Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belago Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No pass.
The University of the Virgin Islands, your site this afternoon. 11:35 to go on Thanksgiving Day. Chelsea Gray's free throw is good. Makes Duke advantage 4 at 21-17 with 11:35 to play in the first half. Second one for the senior from California is good. She has 4, and the lead is 5. Blue Devils trap in the corner. Hawks was in jail and managed to bang it off Chloe Wells' foot out of bounds. That was the only break. She pulled the dribble in the far corner of the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, huge mistake with Wells and Cheatham right there. Hawks catches the inbound, quickly fires ahead to Crittenden. She goes on the wing left to Zant, has it poked away. Wells picks it up, but she was out of bounds. Nope. Well, Barb Smith blew the whistle. I guess Zant, the Xavier player, fell out of bounds with the ball.
Right, was touching the ball out of bounds, so out of bounds to Duke.
And Kalia Johnson is in for the first time for Duke. She's going to replace Tricia Liston. Johnson, a 5'10 junior from Chester, Virginia, near Richmond. Williams can't go on the baseline, gives it to the wing right to Gray. Now to Cheatham, middle of the lane, off the glass, good.
Nice, great ball movement. It looked like Gray might pop the shot, but found Cheatham about 4 feet away from the basket.
24-17. Blue Devils on top in the first half. Hawks on the dribble right, pulls up on Wells, gives it to Crittenden, and Cheatham reached in to try to take it away.
Yeah, Crittenden felt the contact and went right around her, got the call.
Madison Blackwell comes back in for Xavier. She is the freshman from Guyana, Ohio, and she hit back-to-back threes after not making one all year. Hawks throws it deep to Crittenden, middle of the floor. Wing left it goes. Waniger shoots a way off balance three, and Hawks grabs the rebound. It is loose on the deck for a moment. Waniger gets it back. Now Hawks does, and she travels with Alexis Jones right in her grill.
Well, nice job by Duke kind of keeping focus on the defense. Sometimes when a busted play like that happens, it ends up to an easy basket. Duke did a nice job there.
Haley Peters not in uniform this afternoon for the second consecutive game after injuring her knee at home against Alabama. Wells, she is coming along though, apparently. Wells dribbles on the right side. Dishes to the left baseline. Kalia Johnson swishes it. Actually, nice. It was Vanderbilt when she was hurt. Johnson with 2. 26-17. Blue Devils back up by 9 with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, Kalia in the game early and being rewarded for really good play in practice.
Hawks tried to set an illegal screen, and at 5'3", probably shouldn't be setting screens to begin with. You get hurt that way.
Trying to help her teammates, but you're right. She's a low one.
Kayla Davis, one of the 6 available freshmen for Xavier from Ontario, comes in, and the pass was behind Kalia Johnson, out of bounds into the Xavier bench. always fun to play Xavier because of their nickname. They are the Musketeers. I think that's the only one of those in Division I, are they not? I think so.
Well, I think you're right, and you can't have more than 3, correct?
They're out there. They're out there with 5 today, and there's traveling on Blackwell as she tried to take it down the lane. Actually, a 3 Musketeers wouldn't be too bad about right now.
That's a good candy bar.
It is. Tricia Liston will come back in. Chloe Wells will sit down. Liston, the only senior on the floor for Duke right now. Jones dribbles, gives it to Liston on the right wing, immediately draws the double team. Obviously, Xavier's watched some tape since they've been down here. Back to Jones, over to Liston. She manages to get open, but won't shoot the 3. She'll find Williams at the high post, and Elizabeth is fouled on her way to the basket.
And she had Kalia Johnson streaking down the baseline. Looked like she was going to try to at least bounce pass, but got whacked.
Crittenden will get called for the foul. Kendall McCravey Cooper will come in for the first time, replacing Williams. Cooper is a 6'4" freshman from Carson, California, the southern part of the state. Blue Devils ahead by 9. Pass complete deep between the circles to Johnson. She hands off to Tricia Liston. Now to Cheatham, high post, over to Liston on the right wing. Immediately shadowed, Liston drives to the basket, finger rolls it in from the right baseline.
Yeah, defender at the last second tried to get the charge call, but too far underneath.
28-17, Duke's lead is 11. Remember, the Musketeers had closed to within 3 just a few minutes ago, and the shot is rejected out of bounds. I believe that was Cheatham who got that, but Cooper was there also.
Yeah, we were screened. Both went up with that, and Cooper has shown that she is going to be a shot blocker.
Xavier off the inbound. They get it to Crittenden, middle of the floor. Now over the right wing to Waniger. Down low it goes, off balance shot, and Cooper, if she didn't block that, she sure altered it.
Yeah, had to adjust. Air ball.
Jones and gets it to Liston, who drives it right, passes left, it's deflected out of bounds. And 2 new Musketeers will come in. Brianna Glover is back in, Aaliyah Zant as well. 8:16 to go, 28-17 Duke. Jones dribbles, middle of the floor. Gives it to Johnson on the right wing. Back to Jones, 7 to shoot. Middle of the floor for the sophomore. She moves left behind the screen. Now right, shoots from straight on, and it is off the glass, no good. And Xavier comes down with a rebound, and Kalia Johnson was all over Crittenden, and she will draw the foul. And that will bring us to our 8-minute media timeout. 7:53 to go. It's Duke 28, Xavier 17.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Scott?
Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
We hope your Thanksgiving Day is going well. Ours is so far. 7:51 to go. 28-17. Blue Devils over Xavier.
12 of 20 from the floor. Right now 60% for Duke. 6 of 15 for Xavier. They are at 40%.
On the right wing, Crittenden cast the three. Actually, that's the left wing, and she knocked it down again. She was on fire during warm-ups from beyond the arc, and she's 2 for 2.
That. Yeah, she really had a nice stroke. Hadn't had any luck this year, though.
Gray, no good from the baseline. Cooper grabbed the rebound and gets called for traveling, trying to put it back. It was a nice weak side rebound for the freshman there.
Great position, just needs to set her feet and go up.
28-20. Duke by 8. They've led the entire first half by as little as 3. I believe the biggest lead has been 14. Crittenden throws it left side for Waniger. Down low it goes. No chance down there. Williams deflected the shot. It ended up in Liston's arms, and it's a held ball belonging to Duke.
Wow, looked like Liston had the better of that as far as possession, but the arrow was to Duke.
I think Xavier has figured out that they're not going to get much in the paint.
No, they're gonna chuck a lot of threes and maybe be in this game.
Gray, wing jumper left is good from about 8 feet. 6 points for the senior from Manteca, California. It's 30-20. Blue Devils back up by 10. Waniger on the right wing to Crittenden left wing. Inside, now outside. Back to Waniger. Down there on the block to Zant. She'll quickly kick it out. Now to Crittenden on the left wing. Back to Zant, middle of the floor. Actually, that's Glover who bricks the three. Cooper tips the rebound. Liston ran the baseline and stepped out of bounds.
That's a good hustle play by Liston, just a little deep.
6:24 to go. Blue Devils lead by 10 at 30-20. Half number 1 from the Paradise Jam in St. Thomas. Off the inbound, Zant throws it away. Gray goes to the deck to take it. She'll give it to Williams, who goes to Cooper. Now to Jones. Jones splits 2 defenders, blows by another one, floats it up left-handed good from the middle of the lane.
Wow. I mean, we got to come up with a name for that move. It's just, it's beautiful.
32-20. 6:05 to go. Waniger over to Crittenden. Back to Zant, middle of the floor. Baseline right to Glover, now to Zant. They get Crittenden open. She'll pop that left wing three. It's too hard. She didn't follow her shot, but one of her teammates grabbed the rebound. It came right back to where she was standing, but she was headed down the floor. Schaefer, free throw line, throws it underneath. Busted play results in a layup for Glover after Duke tipped the pass away.
Yeah, deflection right to Xavier. Easy layup.
32-22. Duke by 10, 5.5 to go. Liston for 3, left wing, going to be short. Gray tips the rebound, keeps it alive, but Xavier will come away with it. Musketeers on offense, right to left. Aaliyah Zant, sophomore guard, middle of the floor. Gives it to Schaefer. Now to the corner left for Waniger. Back to Schaefer, left wing. Right side, it goes for 3, and Cooper rejected it into the Duke bench.
Wow, I mean, really came about, what, 8-9 feet for that block and able to do it without fouling.
Amber Henson was ready to come in for her anyway. So the freshman will sit down, but that was a terrific play.
Yeah, she showed a lot of quicks right there.
6 seconds to shoot. Schaefer off the bounce. It's an air ball, and Henson will just let it go out of bounds.
Well, I mean, similar makeup when you look at Xavier and then you compare it to Marquette. Like to shoot the 3, and they're going to have those long caroms. So the offensive rebound is going to come out to around the foul line. They got to be ready for that.
Jones gives it to Gray on the wing right. Now to the baseline right to Henson. Drives past one defender. Is double teamed. She shovels it inside to Williams. Outside Liston. Deep 3, left baseline, too hard. Trish follows the shot, runs the baseline, and lays it in.
Yeah, that's basketball 101 right there. Follow your shot, and you will be rewarded. And she was.
9 points for the senior from Chicago. Blue Devils up by a dozen with 4:20 to go. Hawks, the 5'3" point guard, back in there. They work it around, now down low, now back out. Hawks takes the straight-on three over Jones. It's no good. Rebound to Liston, and there'll be a reach-in foul against Xavier's Madison Blackwell.
Yeah, Hawks did the phantom European soccer flop on that three-point shot. Did not get the call.
That would have been bad if she did, because there was no contact at all. And Geraldine Smith did not go for it. We have two officials with the last name of Smith this afternoon. Williams down low, right block Henson, up off the glass, no good because she was fouled.
I mean, 6'5", if she keeps the ball high, no one's going to get anywhere near it, and brought it down low.
That's our final media timeout here from the Virgin Islands in the first half. 3:55 left as we break away. It's second-ranked Duke 34, Xavier 22. Final 3 minutes and 55 seconds of half number one from the Virgin Islands. Amber Henson's free throw is good. She will have another. First free throw attempt of the season. And that one is too hard. Elizabeth Williams with the offensive rebound. Takes it up in traffic. No good. Gets her own rebound again. Flips it up. No good. Henson tips it to Liston, who knocks it down from about 8 feet right in the middle of the lane. Liston with 11. The lead is up to 15 with 3:40 to go. Kayla Davis, one of 6 available freshmen for Xavier this afternoon. 6 of their 11 players in uniform are in their first year. They have 8 total, but the other 2 are hurt. A wide open 3 from the left wing is no good.
Duke in that 3-2 zone, and right there, not good enough to stop the three-point attempt.
Henson will attempt a 3. It's still good, a little bit too hard. She tries to grab the rebound, but it ended up out of bounds. And apparently Xavier touched it last.
Boy, you just have this feeling watching Amber Henson, watching that motion, that once it starts to go down, it's going to be pretty. And she will be consistent, because what a nice shot.
Amber will sit down. Rashae Jackson is in for the first time. 6-foot senior from Midwest City, Oklahoma. So 10 Blue Devils have played in the first half. Williams off the inbound, shovels block to block. Bank shot too hard for Alexis Jones. And Xavier will take the rebound the other way. 3 minutes to go, Blue Devils by 15. Davis flips it over to the left wing to Blackwell, back to Davis, back to Blackwell. Still on the left wing right in front of us. Back to Davis, middle of the floor. Now they reverse it right side to Zant. Back to Davis, 10 to shoot. Schaefer, free throw line to the corner. Blackwell fakes the 3, drives it in, and Williams rejects it. However, Schaefer grabbed it and bounced it off Elizabeth's knee out of bounds, so the Musketeers will keep possession.
Heads up play, just 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Davis looks, fires to the wing left, and Blackwell doesn't know how much time is left. Now she does and shoots an air ball. And Liston will grab the rebound. Oh, nope, they're going to say it's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, no buzzer.
And you don't get a rebound on that either, because you have to play it in from out of bounds. Trish is a senior. She needs all the rebounds she can get. Down low it goes. Williams fumbles out of bounds.
Yeah, very, very contested when Gray received the ball. Great idea. Just Elizabeth couldn't grab it.
Xavier on offense, right to left. Davis on the dribble, running the show right now. Gives it to Blackwell. They throw it cross court right to Zant. Back to Davis. Now to Blackwell, left wing. Now to Davis, middle of the floor. She gives over to Schaefer. Back to Davis. 8 to shoot. Blue Devils have really clamped down defensively. Davis throws it cross court right to Zant. Off balance three. Hit the shot clock. And it'll be Duke's ball again. So back-to-back terrific defensive possessions for Duke.
Well, they're sitting in the 3-2 zone, and they kind of stepped out, and they expanded the zone. And right now Xavier's having a tough time getting it around the perimeter, and that's helping the D.
And they can't get it inside at all.
No.
Jones tries to go inside. It's tipped out of bounds on the far side in front of the Xavier bench. Jenna Crittenden comes back in, replacing Blackwell. Crittenden is a sophomore from Union, Kentucky, and she's knocked down a pair of three-pointers. That's about all Xavier's been able to muster in the first half.
Not a lot in transition, certainly nothing in the low post.
Liston outside Gray, deep three, left baseline is no good. And Xavier will grab the rebound. Davis wants to run, 2-on-2. Davis in the middle to the basket against Jones. The shot is no good, but Alexis fouled her.
Nice change of speed, and Xavier's going to go to the line.
And Kayla Davis knew that's what she was going to do the minute she grabbed the ball on the other end.
Now she got out in front of both teams and able to go 1-on-2 and get the foul.
Second foul on Jones. Davis is 6 out of 8 from the free throw line so far this year. This is game number 5 for Xavier as she missed the shot. They are 2-2 with an overtime win at Michigan. And we were up there just last year, and they're not a bad ball club at all.
No, they got talent.
They beat Arkansas Pine Bluff, which they probably should have, but perhaps most perplexing, they lost to Longwood last time out. The free throw is no good. Williams grabs the rebound. Longwood in Virginia and a perennially struggling Division I program. 67-64. Tricia Liston, wide open three from straight on. It's good.
Dang. Yeah, Liston's family made the trip down. They're excited.
40-22, biggest lead for Duke with a minute to play in the first half. Crittenden gives it over to Davis on the right side. Now to Zant on the left wing. 10 to shoot. To Schaefer. Down low it goes. The shot is good, and Chelsea Gray fouled Brianna Glover. One of the few points in the paint for Xavier in the first half.
Yeah, rare mistake by Gray. Just didn't want to have a layup in her face and just missed it.
Waninger back in. Zant will go out. Waninger and Hawks are the two seniors on this ball club. No juniors. The free throw is no good. Liston will grab the rebound. 45 seconds to go. 40-24. Liston to Jackson. Back to Liston on the left wing. She dribbles to the middle. Gives it to Williams. Down low. Turnaround no good from the left block. And Xavier will take the rebound, and they can take the last shot of the half if they choose with 22 seconds to go. On the left wing, Waninger gives it to Davis. Back to Waninger. 12 to play in the half. Now they go right side to Crittenden. Back to the middle to Davis. She can't drive on Jackson. Gives it to Schaefer. 5 seconds to go. Crittenden for three. In and out right side. Rebound and a follow for Zant is good the second time. That's Glover. Brianna Glover snuck in and grabbed the rebound and scored just as the horn was sounding to end the half. 20 minutes down from the Sport and Fitness Center on the campus of the University of the Virgin Islands. Halftime from St. Thomas. It's Duke 40, Xavier 26.
Virgin Islands has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Here at Cokie Point, it's one of the best snorkeling spots in the Caribbean. Let's go grab some fins.
Welcome to Oceanfront Rentals. What size?
Hi, can I have size 9, please? Let's get ready to snorkel.
Don't forget your fish food.
Can't forget the fish food. Let's go.
We're going to be cruising out to Buck Island, and we're going to have a great little snorkel stop and get you all suited up with snorkel gear. And if you need anything at all, again, my name's Matt, Richard, and Cassandra. And we're going to turn the music back up and enjoy your time.
Sun, nice waters, amazing views, everything.
What's been your favorite part since you got here yesterday?
The warm weather from being from Syracuse.
What's it like in Syracuse?
Snow, a lot of snow, cold, harsh winds. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm here with my team, so it's really fun to be here with them.
What do you expect to see out there?
A little bit of turtles, hopefully no sharks or anything, but you know, just the aquatic life.
We're at the 2013 Paradise Jam. In 14 years here on St. Thomas, we've done a lot of awesome things, but never something like this.
This is the water jetpack, new here to St. Thomas. Anyone who's ever dreamt of flying, ever wanted to learn how to fly, this is about as close as it gets. On an introductory flight, you're going to be porpoising like a dolphin, you're going to be running on the water, and of course flying high like Buzz Lightyear. So those are kind of the three things you're going to be doing in an introductory flight.
Perfect. Right arm up, right arm up, right arm up a little, right arm up. There you go. Just like that. That's exactly where I want you. Right there. Very nice. Oh, you're ready to fly. What I want you to do now is slowly bring your arms up till just your feet are in the water. And now that you're there, just start walking with those legs. You're walking on water. Okay, so all you got to do to go underwater is you're going to bring both hands down into the water. When you're ready to come back up, bring both hands back up. Very nice. Very nice.
People who have ever gone parasailing or jet skiing, anything like that, this can be completely different. This is the newest adventure basically here in St. Thomas. So you guys actually have this great deal of flying at $100 at discounted price all the way up until November 30th. So just mention Paradise Jam and we'll definitely give you guys that rate.
definitely was one of the craziest things I've ever done, Mark. Thanks for letting me come out and fly with you. Looks like I earned some wings.
You have definitely earned your jetpack wings, so you're a natural. Come back again soon.
All right, all you Paradise Jammers, come out and check out the St. Thomas Jet Riders.
Welcome to the United States Virgin Islands. We know you'll enjoy your stay in one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. We invite you to visit all 3 islands: St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. St. Croix offers some of the most incredible dive sites in the Caribbean. Explore the pier, a shipwreck, the wall, and even go on a night dive. And with 7 flags having flown over this Caribbean jewel, St. Croix offers one of the most diverse cultures in all of the Caribbean. Want to hike, swim, and explore an underwater trail and an incredible vista all in the same day? Then you can't miss St. John. With 2/3 of the island dedicated as a national park, it's easy to find a view that takes your breath away. St. Thomas offers some of the best shopping deals in the Caribbean, and the U.S. Virgin Islands duty-free limit is $1,600, so be sure to take advantage of the savings. If a romantic destination wedding is in your future, plan your hassle-free nuptials in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Don't forget to let your guests know that there's no passport required for U.S. citizens. For more information on the USVI, log on to visitusvi.com or download our free My Virgin Islands smartphone app to learn more about things to do, restaurants, shops, and much more. Explore the endless unscripted vacation opportunities that await you. Thank you for visiting the United States Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas.
Welcome to the Paradise Jam. Each November, I like to take my Paradise Jam family down to the one and only golf course on St. Thomas, Mahogany Run. Let's head down to the first tee.
Mahogany Run, it being the only golf course on the island, designed by 2 world-famous golf course architects, Tom Fazio and his dad, George, have some really unique and exciting holes. We have the Devil's Triangle, which is maybe 3 of the most beautiful holes in golf, looking over the Atlantic and the Caribbean Ocean. Holes where you're hitting, 125 to 150 yards from tee boxes to over the ocean onto a small tee complex. Everybody finds the course. It's challenging, forgiving in areas, and truly unforgiving in certain areas. I mean, obviously you can tell who the basketball players are. They're a little taller than most of the island people, but it's wonderful for the course. It's wonderful for the economy down here. It's wonderful for Mahogany Run to have people like that down here doing something for the community down here, and being able to host them at our golf course is really, it's a pleasure to have them down here.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody. Give us a call at USVI Sotheby's International Realty. We'd be happy to help you online, or sotheby'srealtyusvi.com is our website.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morning.
A 2:15 tip-off. Central Michigan will be the opponents tomorrow. And just in case you didn't realize it, we are actually 1 hour ahead of the Eastern time zone. It is because they do not observe daylight savings time here in the Virgin Islands. Hawks on the dribble as the Musketeers will have it as we get started with the second half. Down low it goes, and it is tipped away by Elizabeth Williams. As we check the starters for Duke, Gray and Jones in the backcourt. Williams in the middle. Liston and Odara Cheatham are out there. Amber Henson started the game and played pretty well in the first half. She has 2 fouls. So Cheatham is out there to begin half number 2.
Once again, just solid play by Cheatham's, getting her more and more playing time.
Off the inbound, the turnaround jumper is a brick, and the rebound comes down to Elizabeth Williams. She fires out to Gray. Middle of the floor, fires down too tall for Odara Cheatham, who stands 6'4".
I think at the last minute, Cheatham didn't think that pass was going to, come to her, and couldn't quite corral it.
Well, that's one thing she will learn. She always has to expect the ball when Chelsea Gray has it in her hand.
Yeah, we joked Gray's freshman year. It's like teammates have to be ready or they're going to get hit in the head.
Yeah. Gray with a steal on the other end. She'll dribble, middle of the floor, shovels it off to Liston. Wide open 3, swish on the right wing.
Yeah, right in stride. And it's great that not only can she assist, but it's where she puts the ball, right in the shooting zone.
43-26. Blue Devils by 17. Hawks on the right wing to Waninger. Back to Hawks, head of the key. Jones has her covered. So she passes to Schaefer. Now to the corner left for Crittenden. Middle of the floor to Hawks with just 4 to shoot. Back to Crittenden. Parking lot 3, barely hit the front of the rim. Liston grabs the long rebound, fires out to Gray. She hits Williams on the run underneath. Elizabeth has her shot blocked out of bounds. That doesn't happen very often, and the only reason it happened then is Elizabeth brought the ball down too low.
Heads up play, and certainly got a little bit of a chuckle out of the Xavier player. Didn't think she could do that, Schaefer.
Gray off the inbound too hard through Williams' hands. Crittenden picks it up on the run, and Liston blocked the shot out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, that's hustle, and she was trailing that play and was able to just catch up enough to swat that, and it looked like it would have been a foul, but that was all ball.
Off the inbound. They get it to the corner left for Blackwell. Now to Crittenden, to Hawks on the right side. She
gave her way too much space.
Jenna Crittenden with just 5 three-point shots.
I mean, Lex just streaking down the left side, did a little dipsy-do scoop move on the layup between 2 defenders.
7 points for Jones, 47-31. Blue Devils all over the Musketeers. They led by 14 at the half. Hawks tries to drive on Jones. It won't work. She'll throw it out. Crittenden wide open. Left wing 3. Good again. So she'd made 5 total all year. She has 4 this afternoon. 47-34. Jones for 3. Bingo from the left baseline.
Playing horse.
Alexis Jones with 10. She is the 3rd Blue Devil in double figures. 50-34. First 4 minutes of the second half. Hawks dribbles a left wing. Now to Crittenden. Inside it goes. Layup is no good. Cheatham altered the shot if she didn't get a finger on it. Gray will take it the other way for Duke. Inside it goes. Jones runs baseline, has it blocked, and Xavier will come away with it. Schaefer to Hawks on the left wing, driving all the way in. Now she'll stop, and the left-handed jumper is good for Leah Schaefer.
That's a nice trail jump shot. One of the tougher shots to hit when you're moving, stopping, popping.
And just outside the free throw line for Schaefer. That's her second basket of the afternoon. Liston fakes the 3, drives it in, pull-up jumper, good from the left wing. Tricia Liston has 19. 52-36. Hawks gives it over to Waninger. Back to Hawks. Gray with the steal. She'll throw it ahead. Jones catches on the run. Layup good with the left hand off the glass.
Wow, what a beautiful pass. 3/4 court. I mean, right into her hands.
54-36. Blue Devils taking care of business with 5 minutes down in the second half. Hawks, middle of the floor, drives on Jones, and Lex bumped her before Odara Cheatham blocked the shot.
I tell you, she is a lightning fast player, but you'll watch her, and Hawks bounced off 2 Duke players while she was in the air, like pinball.
First time out of the second half. 14:52 to play. It's Duke 54, Xavier 36.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh. Scott.
Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a biz case.
Shatira Hawks will shoot free throws, and the 5'3" senior point guard makes the first one. So she has one of everything so far this afternoon: a free throw, a two-point basket, and a long ball. Deep knee bend and up with the second, and it's good. Brianna Glover comes back in, 6'2" sophomore from Mason, Ohio. 2 seniors, no juniors, 3 sophomores, and 8 freshmen on this roster. 2 of the freshmen are hurt right now. Williams down low uses the left hand, and it's good from about 5 feet.
Well, you can't do anything about that. Elizabeth can go up and get almost any pass, and when she comes down, she goes straight back up, keeps the ball high. Pretty basket.
56-38. Xavier, members of the Big East these days. Down low, they drive baseline, can't do it. Get it out to Crittenden, off the bounce. The jumper is good from the right wing.
Crittenden, I like her game.
Yeah, I do too.
Great looking shot. Good decision to dribble drive there.
14 points for the sophomore. She averages 10, and they make a steal, does Xavier. Waniger drives it in on Listen, and Tricia blocked the shot and didn't foul her. How about that? Wow.
Somebody ate their whistle. There was some contact there. I thought she was going to get the call.
Xavier bench doesn't look too upset about it.
No one jumped up.
It is a 16-point game. Zant gets it inside to Blackwell. Turnaround jumper is good from about 12 feet.
Yeah, Cheatham went with the ball fake. Opened up.
Madison Blackwell, one of the freshmen. She has 8 points. Chloe Wells dribbles left. Cheatham screens, rolls to the basket, catches the pass, takes it up, but she traveled. Rashay Jackson will come in for Cheatham. Jackson, the senior from Midwest City, Oklahoma. Leah Schaefer back in, replacing Waniger. And Aaliyah Zant is back in. She's going to replace Crittenden. Wells gets caught on a screen. The ball goes to the left corner. Now back to Hawks, middle of the floor. 13-10 to go, all Duke. 56-42. Xavier trying to make a run to get back into this. They go over to Hawks now, down low on the right side to Glover. Baseline poked away by Williams, and Wells comes away with it, a steal for Duke. Wells to Jackson on the left baseline. She goes to, let's see, Gray in the corner. Pull-up jumper on the right side is good for Chelsea Gray.
Wow, heavy contest there. Great shot by Gray.
Okay, so 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists for Chelsea Gray.
Yep, that is the number.
58-42. Inside right baseline it goes, now back out. Jackson tipped the pass away. with 16 seconds to go. Now, you'll recall that the Big East is not what it once was.
No.
The remaining schools do not play football. Those who do broke away to form their own league. Down low it goes, and the layup is good for Glover.
Yeah, Glover, nice ball fake there, and got Liston up in the air. Easy path.
They are the UConns of the world, are in the AAC. Williams gives it over to Gray. Now 3-ball Liston in and out on the right wing. Williams tips the rebound, and Chloe Wells controls to Liston left side. She drives, dishes to Gray in the corner, right behind the back. Williams layup, oh, no good. She got her own rebound and laid it in, but that would have been Chelsea's 10th assist. Oh, man.
And it was kind of one of those slow behind the backers. It wasn't quick, but it worked to perfection.
Williams with 16, 60-44. 11:25 to go. Hawks, middle of the floor, drives it, dishes it. Glover takes it up over Williams. It rims out, no good. Wells is there for the rebound. She will push it to the middle of the floor. Wells spins right, has it poked away. Glover will go the other way. Actually, that's Zant who goes the other way and lays it in. And let's see, Duke is going to want a timeout, I believe. And we will take one as well with 11:05 to play. It is the Blue Devils 60, Xavier 46.
Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
In. She is going to replace Chloe Wells. Rashae Jackson is in. She is going to replace Chelsea Gray.
Yeah, a couple quick turnovers. Duke calls a timeout, and they're now in double digits. Had it in single digits for most of this game.
Whistle away from the ball. Is that an illegal screen? Apparently on Kalia.
Now looking at the turnovers, Steve, 12 for Xavier, and Duke has 19 points.
All right, so this is the media timeout immediately following the other timeout, and we'll take a break again. 10:55 to go. It is Duke 60, Xavier 46.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Living this life one island done. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
.10:50 to play in the game. Blue Devils 60, Xavier 46. Jenna Crittenden has just returned, replacing Kayla Davis.
Yeah, you're at the point of the game. You got just under 11 minutes left. You're in the second half, and this is when the coaching staff, they want the players to really take the game and control it and put Xavier away. Don't let them hang around.
They go with the trap. Xavier manages to get it into the front court. Crittenden goes to Hawks, dishes down low. Glover is in jail. Liston and Williams are right there to stuff her. And it is going to be Duke's ball out of bounds on the change of possession. 10:35 to go. Jones, Liston, Williams, Jackson, and Johnson, the 5 for Duke. Jones throws it inside to Williams. Outside Liston, 3-ball swish from the left wing.
Wow, I mean, just a pretty setup. Great setup by Williams and the pass out, and obviously Liston can finish.
22 for the senior from suburban Chicago. 4 3-pointers this afternoon. So I believe she needs 36 to take over as Duke's all-time 3-point shooter. Hawks for 3, and she nails it from the right wing.
Yeah, with Hawks, there's danger that she's going to dribble right by you, but at least you've got Williams, a shot blocker, waiting down low. Don't leave your feet on a 3-point shooter.
Jones moves left behind the screen, and Hawks did not adjust, tried to fight through it, and got called for the foul. Madison Blackwell returns, replacing Schaefer. Blackwell, freshman from Gahanna, Ohio. 63-49 Duke. They're on offense right to left, wearing their home white uniforms trimmed in blue. Liston gives it to Jackson on the right wing. She is going to drive left, take it strong to the basket. Finger roll is good, and she's fouled.
Just a strong move. Contact by 2 defenders, and it drops.
And they're going to call the foul on Waninger. That is her second. Rashae Jackson in the scorebook for the first time. And the free throw is in and out. Johnson tips the rebound. Jackson controls in the lane, gets tangled up, and has the ball stripped away. Crittenden takes it the other way against Liston. Pull-up jumper left side's an air ball. And Johnson saves it from going out of bounds by flopping on the floor. Jackson, middle of the lane, throws it away, trying to go to Liston as the Blue Devils a little bit out of control there. A terrific hustle play by Kalia Johnson.
Yeah, full out, hits the floor, but able to save it to her teammate. Good hustle.
Liston looking, throws it deep to Jones, almost at half court. 9:10 to go. Duke by 16. Jones moves left, has it poked away. Well, they say she touched it last. Huh. Must have bounced off her foot.
What we were talking about, Steve, finishing games, keeping it clean, taking care of the basketball, and a couple quick turnovers.
Kendall McCravey Cooper comes in, replacing Elizabeth Williams. Inside 9 minutes to go. Hawks, middle of the floor to Schaefer on the right side. Actually, that's Waninger on the right side. Inside it goes Glover, and she stepped out of bounds. No, she was hip checked. And that'll go on Cooper.
Yeah, I'm not shocked there. Williams out of the game, and Xavier's going to try to test the middle.
This is Schaefer coming back in. She is going to replace Glover. Basically an 8-player rotation for the Musketeers this afternoon. 65-49, Blue Devils on top. Hawks ran the baseline and lost the ball, and they're going to say Cooper fouled her again.
There was no room on the baseline, and it looked like Hawks just ran into Cooper. Cooper had pretty good position.
So that's the freshman's third. Off the inbound, they go to the corner. Crittenden, baseline 3 is an air ball. And Alexis Jones will come down with the rebound. She'll push it quickly, middle of the floor. Now slow up. Back it back out and reset the offense. 8:25 to go. Blue Devils by 16. Cooper on the left side throws it right to Jones, who bounces it back out. Chelsea Gray has been on the bench for a while now. 6 seconds on the shot clock. They throw it to the middle, and it's intercepted. Liston knocked it away out of bounds, but it'll be Xavier ball. O'Dara Cheatham will return. Cooper will sit down. Chloe Wells is coming in. Jackson will go out. Now Kayla Davis is back in for Xavier, and their senior point guard Hawks will go out. Elizabeth Williams is in for Duke, replacing Johnson. The better question might be who stayed on the floor.
That was wholesale changes there.
Jones and Liston, the only two for Duke who stayed out there. Wide open three, Waniger deep left. It's too hard. Big battle for the rebound, and Xavier will come away with it. 3 ball from the corner for Crittenden is no good. And there's a big battle to save it, and Duke will come away with it. Liston shovels it ahead. Williams, layup good.
Great ball movement, a little bit of a busted play. Xavier had a couple of defenders trapped down court.
18 for Elizabeth Williams. That matches Duke's lead. 67-49. 7:20 to go. Davis to Crittenden. Those two play catch. Inside it goes. Schaefer had it a little bit. Now she gives it to Crittenden, and there's a baseline foul against O'Dara Cheatham.
Yeah, I mean, you've got an extra defender with the baseline right there. Cheatham just needs to hold her ground. Gave up a little too much space on that baseline.
That'll bring us to the 8-minute media timeout with 7:12 to play. It's second-ranked Duke 67, Xavier 49.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport.
$7:12 to play. Blue Devils in charge over Xavier, 67-49. Chelsea Gray is back in the game, continuing her quest for a triple-double. Playing defense right now as Xavier has it in the middle of the floor. Davis dribbles right. Inside it goes Crittenden. Outside, Glover. Over to Davis. elbow jumper is way off the mark. And the rebound is battled for out of bounds. Gray knocked it away from the Musketeer, but it'll be Xavier's ball.
Gray sitting on 8 points, as you mentioned. 7 rebounds, 9 assists.
7 rebounds.
They adjusted.
Yeah, I thought she had 8 earlier.
She did.
All right, well, she needs to go to work on the glass then. 6:47 to go. Wells tips it away and comes away with it. In the far corner, she gives it to Williams, who goes to Gray. Dribbles right side, drives it, dishes it to the corner, now to the wing. Wells' 3-ball is off the mark. Williams keeps the rebound alive, but Xavier will take it the other way. 3-on-2. Zant crashes into Wells, and that's a charge. Second foul on Aaliyah Zant.
Yeah, and you've talked about it a lot this season. You know, the new rules, the offensive player initiating the contact is going to get called for that. And I thought Xavier was going to beat Wells to the position, but when the player lowers the shoulder, they're going to get that call against them every time.
Jones down low, Williams. Outside Wells to the corner, Gray. Driving baseline, whips it to Cheatham in the lane. Up in the double team, good, and she's fouled.
And that'll be double-digit assists for Gray, number 10.
And let's see, they're going to give it to the freshman Blackwell, the foul we're talking about. That's her third. Cheatham's free throw is good. The freshman from Northern California has 5. 70-49. Blue Devils with 6 minutes to go. Musketeers passing it around. Davis and Zant playing catch. Davis to Crittenden. Out to Zant. She banks it off the glass. Good from the left wing.
A nice job of splitting 2 defenders.
Aaliyah Zant in the book. 70-51. And Alexis Jones just drained a 3 from the right baseline. She has 15 points today. And she pokes it away. Ball is loose on the deck. Jones and Davis battle. And Xavier called a timeout.
It's a nice job by Lex. When she went to the floor, she was right with the Xavier player, and able to use her body to screen and get a hand on that ball.
And we will stay here since this is going to be a short timeout. Don't forget, tomorrow's game begins at the same time. Coverage at 1:45 for a 2:15 tip. Central Michigan will provide the opposition. And we'll wrap things up on Saturday afternoon. We will start on GoDuke.com because of the Duke-Carolina football game.
Really, they're playing?
Yeah, just a little bit of an important game. And we will join locally in the Triangle on 620 The Buzz after Bob and Wes and Anthony and John and the rest of the crew get finished.
Exciting time for football. They've got a chance at 10 wins, got a chance at division title.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great ball game on Saturday. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. Hawks gets it to the free throw line. Jackson almost poked it away, and now there's a foul. Boy, that's a tough foul on Odero right there.
Yeah, that was good, D. She was moving her feet. You know, part of the new rule situation, I mean, we've always had some pretty good acting going on in college basketball when fouls occur or when they don't occur. Sometimes you get that call.
5:07 to play. Hawks gives it to Crittenden, and she drove into Jackson. And so now it's a 1-and-1. Kendall McCravey-Cooper will come back in, replacing Williams.
Williams, nice line today, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and of course, numerous blocks.
The free throw is good. Jenna Crittenden, the Musketeers' leading scorer, with 15.
And you spotted her in shoot-around.
She was draining them from everywhere during the pregame warm-ups. The free throw is good. She averages 10 points a game, so she's having an above-average day. Rest of her teammates are not, however, as the Blue Devils are ahead by 20, and there's a hand check foul against Shatira Hawks. That'll be her third. Case in point, Hawks came in averaging 20 points a game. She has 10 right now.
Yeah, just looking at stats on Gray, they have not adjusted the assist to 10. She's still sitting on 9. That may be adjusted by the end of the game.
Johnson dribbles, drives, floats it, and nails it from the middle of the lane.
Well, her teammates weren't moving. She decided to take it herself.
75-53. Blue Devils with the biggest lead at 4:20 to play. Hawks playing catch with Waniger. Waniger has it right baseline. Now to Hawks on the wing. They reverse it to Crittenden, to Davis, left side. Tries to drive. It's not there. She hooks the cross-court pass to Hawks, almost intercepted. Dishes down low. Shot rejected by Cooper. And Gray will pick it off the floor. Gray moves middle. Against her defender, whips it to the corner left. Cheatham spins right, takes it up. Oh, she didn't walk. Oh, my goodness. That was a good move to the basket. Oh, they called her for traveling, and Chelsea Gray will sit down.
What an athletic move.
Oh. 4:05 to go. 75-53. As the Musketeers come into the front court, left to right. Davis to Crittenden in the corner left. Back to Blackwell on the ring. Now to Davis, middle of the floor. To Crittenden, deep left wing. Baseline left. Blackwell can't go, and she throws it right to Chloe Wells, and Crittenden committed the foul. Excellent anticipation from Chloe Wells brings us to our final timeout from St. Thomas on this Thanksgiving Day. 3:42 to go. It's Duke 75, Xavier 53. Wait a minute. 1:45 airtime is local for us. 12:45 back home.
Right.
Yeah. .329 to go, 75-53. Xavier has the ball, and we need to make a correction here. Our airtime will be 12:45 tomorrow. 12:45 for a 1:15 tip-off in the triangle. Three ball from the corner. Crittenden no good. And Duke touched the long rebound into the Xavier bench. Oh, no, apparently Xavier touched it.
Looked like Crittenden got her fingernails on it as she tried to save it.
All right. So it will belong to Duke with 3 minutes to go. And the Blue Devils ahead by 22. Wells dribbles right. Cooper sets the screen, rolls, catches, turns it up, no good. Free throw line jumper. Kalia Johnson hustles for the rebound. Shovels to Cheatham. And the reverse is too hard off the back of the rim. Johnson tangled up. And it'll be Xavier's ball. Kalia Johnson earned some first half playing time
Really
today,
did.
and she's really trying to show the coaches that she wants to play some more.
Well, there's so much talent on that Duke roster. Playing time is precious, and you're going to have to show up in practice, and she has done a fantastic job in that category, and she's been rewarded.
Davis, middle of the floor, gets it inside, and the jump shot is good for Madison Blackwell. She's into double figures now with 10 on the other end. Johnson missed the layup, and there'll be a Duke foul on Cooper.
Yep. Couldn't stop her momentum, and
oh no, they're calling it on KJ. Oh my goodness.
really? Okay,
Wow, that's a break.
a little bit of a break.
Break
like-
for Kendall.
Yeah, it looked like Cooper just absolutely plowed into the back of the Xavier defender.
Huh. All right. Blackwell will have free throws, 2:26 to go. 75-53 Blue Devils. And that one, she used glass on that, on the free throw. By any means necessary. That's 11 for the freshman.
That's what you do at the state fair. You're trying to hit as many as you can in a short period of time, but you normally don't see that from the free throw line.
Madison Blackwell with just 4 points all year, and she has 11 this afternoon. Second free throw, no good. Cheatham will get the rebound. 2:20 to go. Blue Devils in control. Wells left wing to Cooper. Now to the high post to Cheatham, and there'll be a bumping foul from behind. That'll go against Zant. That is her third. Brianna Gladney will come in for the first time for Xavier, 5'9" freshman from San Antonio. Sydney Neal is out there as well, 5'7" freshman from Mason, Ohio. We told you that they had 6 freshmen available today with 2 more injured.
Well, such a young team, such a big freshman class. You got to rotate them in and give them playing time.
2 seniors, no juniors.
Wow.
On this Xavier team. Odara Cheatham made both free throws. 77-54 Blue Devils. 2:15 to go. Zant in jail on the left side as Wells and Johnson had her tangled up. The held ball belongs to Duke.
Tell you, just very quick hands, and you got some new players into the game for Xavier and not quite up to game speed, and Duke can get on you pretty quick.
All smiles on the Blue Devil bench. And let's see. Christina Ollinger is in for the first time, 6-foot freshman from Toledo. So everybody has played now for Xavier with 2 minutes to go. Wells drives right all the way in, and the layup is good.
Wow, took it deep. Nice job.
9 of the 10 Blue Devils who have played are in the scorebook now. And Rashae Jackson steals off the press. She misses, but she's fouled by Ollinger. .145 to play. 79-54. Rashae Jackson has 1 bucket this afternoon. The free throw is short.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons there's some extra energy coming from the bench, Xavier sitting on 54, their goal was to hold them under 55. So defensively, they're trying to really turn it up.
And Jackson missed the second free throw. The Musketeers grab the rebound. 98 seconds to go. Davis gives it to Neal. Back to Davis, middle of the floor. Over to Ollinger. Back to Davis. Now to Neal as they just pass it around the perimeter. Davis tries to drive on Jackson. Rashae pokes it away. Ball is loose. And let's see, they get over and back on Xavier, so it'll be Duke's ball.
Well, I mean, that's 3 players on the floor that particular play. Kalia Johnson is just, she's been all over it today, and it's going to result in more playing time. So that's fantastic for her.
1:18 to go. Starters are out.
Yep. Got to say, Rashae Jackson also on the floor on that last play, really hustling.
Wells drives left. Gives it to Jackson, head of the key. 1:08 to go. 3 seconds in the lane is the call. Well, you don't see that much.
No.
.108 to go. Starters urging on their teammates to get to the defensive goal with 1:02 to go. Xavier not in much of a hurry. Davis to Neal. Now to Gladney. Back to Neal, back to Davis as they just rotated around the wings from left to right and in the middle. 7 to shoot. Davis, 5 to shoot. Now the 3 ball on the way is way off the mark. Johnson will grab the rebound with 38 seconds to go. And she'll give it to Chloe Wells, who will drive middle. Now move left and dish it to Jackson, who turns down the 3. 27 to go. Seconds. Jackson dribbles right side, 12 to shoot. Now to Wells, who fakes the 3, pull-up jumper, free throw line is good.
Nice move. She's been efficient, and they had to come out and get her, and she went right by him.
One final possession for Xavier with 10 seconds to go. It is 81 to 54. Davis gets it over to Neal inside. Turnaround blocked by Kendall Cooper, and that's your ball game. So the defensive goal has been reached, and the starters are quite happy.
Yes.
Everybody's quite happy. Final score from St. Thomas. And let's see, we were told that Coach P was coming directly over, so let's not go to break just yet. And we'll see how this works out. 81 to 54, Blue Devils. They raise their record to 6-0. And Xavier falls to 2-3. I think we are actually going to break away. Our post-game show will begin right after this. Yeah, we just wasted 20 seconds right there.